Hey guys, I'm Silverwolf, and this is a little comparison video between the real Big Into Energy on the left and the fake Big Into Energy on the right. Now, as we look at the boxes, there isn't really much to tell that's different between the two of them. But when you actually, feel the boxes, this is the official one. It feels kind of velvety. It's got like a coating on it. This one does not. They both have holographic titles, as you can see. But this one, the real one, has got kind of like shiny bits on it, you can see there. The eyes and everything are picked out in a shinier, more glossy texture. And this one, nope, nothing. Also, if you look closer at the printing of the pair of them, the printing's fair on the fake one. It's not too bad. When you look up quite close to it though, you can see that it's a little grainy, whereas the official one is much clearer. The official ones always come with the hologram, as you can see here. The fake ones do not. And if you look at the writing, you can see that this is, like, the official one is obviously, it's crisp and clear. That the fake ones tend to be, you can tell they've scanned it into something and then just printed it out onto the box so that they can sort of, you know, mass produce them. Turning around here, we have the figures that you find in the boxes. This one is just plain like that. No shininess or anything. These ones are picked out in that same shiny kind of material as the accents on the front. I think that's everything. So that's the boxes. Also, this is made of a much flimsier material. As you can see, it's sagging there, whereas the official one is made of a better, slightly thicker cardboard. Okay, moving on. When you open the official Labubus, you come up with this. It is the box again, picked out with the slightly glossier accents for the eyes and the little sort of flashes behind Labubu, and the Big Into Energy is holographic and shiny, and it does shine different colours if you aim it the right way, which I'm not doing. The official ones will also have a hologram on the back as well, which is proof that they are real. This is a fake one, and the fake one, I'll put the official one there. So the fake one has got the holographic thing just printed. The print quality is not as good either, as you can see, and whereas the character on the official one is actually embossed, the fake one is just flat. The picture on the side of the official one is similar, and this box is flat because I kind of flat packed them all after I was trying to get my money back, which I did manage to do. So the print on the fake one is a little brighter, I think. It's kind of more overexposed, and you can see that this is grey here. This here is almost like their ink was running out. It's not quite grey, it's more sort of a bluey colour. And that's the back of them both. So to be fair, the fake ones do an okay job of replicating what the official ones have done. I mean, clearly they've got the official boxes and things and scanned them in, like I said. So these are the cards that come with the figures. You've got Serenity here. This is the official one. I'll swap them over since the official one I've been keeping on the left. So you can see it's got that again accented in the shiny, more plasticky type ink or whatever it is they use. Laminate, I suppose. And the fake one, as you can see here, the fake one is made of a thinner, more flimsy cardboard as well. And look at this state of the printing on the fake one. It's like, again, like their printer was running out. The face is very, very pink, and it just looks rubbish. Clearly, like I said before, they've scanned this one and they've tried to make the fake one. This again is printed with that sort of velvety feeling card. They've sort of like textured it with the velvety sort of card, and on the back it just says Big Into Energy and Pop Mart. And again, this one is much nicer. The colours are bolder. This one here, you can barely see the monsters symbol. It's very, very overexposed. I'll show you these ones as well, since I thought it was quite a good example of the official one just looking really good there, and the fake one, she almost blurs into the background. The printing quality is so bad, and again, flimsy, really rubbishy card. This one's more sturdy. And now we get on to the actual Labubus themselves. So this is the real one here. And yes, all right, the ears are a bit wonky on this one. They're not amazing. Again, they are mass produced, but the arms are, they've got wire in them so that you can move them. The legs are not wired. The fur is very soft, and there's the label sticking out the back there. I think they've changed their labels as well, since there was so many counterfeits around. It's got like the QR code for Pop Mart, and they're trying to stay on top of it. And then you've got the monsters here with the Pop Mart embossed in the ring, clip ring. It says the monsters, and on the other side it says Pop Mart. And then you've got the fake one, and look at the paint on its mouth. I mean, you can clearly tell, whoops, it's focusing on the background. Yeah, the paint is just terrible. The eyes, they're not even in focus. You can see the print there is actually slightly out of focus with the eyes. The fur around this one's head has all been like taken out from the stitching, which means they've probably done like a trim around the edge before they stitched it. Whereas this one, they've stitched all the fur into the head there, and you can also see that it's not even, there's the guideline, it's not even on the guideline, and there's a tiny gap right there where the back of the head is. It's barely being held in. The cheeks, one is up and one is down. It's very weird. The mouth hasn't been printed on really equally. The face is not as detailed. The brows are far more detailed on the official one, whereas the fake one, it's like they've taken this and used it as a cast for doing the rubber on the faces for these, which is never going to be as good, whereas these are taken from a proper cast that they had made to make the faces. This is like a photocopy. So it's like the more you photocopy, the less clear it becomes. So you can see the brows are like hardly there. The nose is the same colour and everything. They haven't used quite the same colour for the mouth, and it's kind of darker on this one. The printing is just way better. None of these ones that I have seen so far have any wire in them. No wire at all. So the hands just flop. Another thing with this is if you grab its foot, it's sturdy. If you grab this one's foot, it just swivels around like that. It's got the tag here, the fake one, the monsters, Pop Mart, and all of this, but anyone can do that, you know. And if you look on the back here, we've got the two clips. Half the time they don't use the correct colour clip for the fake ones, and it says it's backwards. The monsters is on the other side and Pop Mart's on this side, whereas this one, Pop Mart's on the back. The fur in the fake ones is always fair. It's not quite as good quality, but it's still soft. I think they do that the best. The ears on the fake, this particular fake, the ears, a little far apart, but they're not too bad. The embroidery on the ears, again, isn't too bad. So, yeah, I mean, look, the paint's coming off on the toes. And I've just kept it in a box, so it's not me. And looking at the bottom of the feet here, so you've got the official one here. Pop Mart, copyright casing. And this one seems to have two left feet, because it's got two of them. Normally this one is got like, I'll show you in a minute, but it's got like a symbol in it. This one has nothing. I'm guessing, I think, I can't see anything on it, but I think if you shine a black light on it, like a little symbol comes up. It's much clearer on these ones, as you can see there. These are official, by the way. So that's the symbol that comes up, and I'm not sure whether they only show under a black light now to make it a little bit I don't know, more difficult for the counterfeit people. I do have a black light, but I didn't bring it in. So yeah, that's the two here. You can tell which is the nicer one. I'll show you some more of them because there's different features I want to show on each. So we've got this one with her foot backwards. So this one here, the one I wanted to show you, other than the fact she has a tiny black speck in her eye, again, you can see the stitching's terrible. It's not followed the line of the face. It's literally, I don't know. I don't know whether they just say to people, do as bad a job as you can, or we'll still pay you even if you do a bad job on stitching them. And the paint isn't even on the flipping teeth there. And the eyes, they're just printed. These ones are really like proper nice eyes. They sparkle and everything. And they look quality. Whereas this, no. Yeah, but what I was going to show you is this. So this is, they have put on some of these, it's almost like a thing that slots into the foot. Because you can see it's half coming out on the side. And yeah, it's just pretty bad. Again, these aren't. They're not underwired or anything like that. My purple one, Luck, the fake one's actually not too bad. As far as fakes go, it's not terrible. I did actually unpick the fur at the top of the head here. But I don't think she's quite as bad as some of the others I have. And I tell you what, the Cult Neo ones were just abysmal. They're like the worst fakes I've actually even opened. So the real Luck is kind of, the fur's more sort of purpley pink, whereas the fake one is more bluey pink, and it just looks a bit squished, the body. I mean, suppose that one does too, but this one's got more of a belly and is also kind of smaller and more, I don't know, less kind of big and flat. I mean, I guess they're all different anyway because the, you know, the bodies and that, how they're stitched. This one, the paint job is still terrible for the teeth. This one's got a different Pop Mart thing on the bottom. So that's like a different type of foot you can get. The back of it's not so bad. I bought this one off eBay just as a one by herself because I wanted the purple one and I was too impatient to wait for the official. But the little hands, I mean, what's going on here? The hand is supposed to be where the seam is, like, you know, in the middle of the arm. And this one's way off. That's just weird. So, yeah, bit strange. But there are so many different fakes. I've learned from, like, reading posts on Reddit and stuff. There are different, like, factories that make different fakes. So, yeah, you can get a better fake or you can get a terrible fake with its head on upside down or something. And the last one I was going to show you just because it was so funny was this one. Wobbly-headed Bob. And if you get the reference, you get a cookie. But, I mean, look at that. Look how loose is that head. It's terrible. And I quite liked the neon horror of the eyes for this one. I thought they were quite good. But, no. It's just ridiculous. Look how wide her stance is. She's just like, she's prepared for everything there. Determined stance. And it's just the vibrancy of the eyes compared to the original. The teeth aren't too bad on this one. They're pretty good, in all honesty. Once again, they haven't trimmed around the stitch line on the fur. When you make plushies, you have to trim, like, I don't know, a couple of centimetres off. Go around and trim it. So when you stitch it together, none of the fur gets caught in the seams. And that's one of the first things you learn when sewing things with fur. This one's hands are in a better place, though. She's not quite so bad as some of the others. It's just the wobbly head. This one doesn't wobble at all. And yeah, the ring's the wrong colour. But yeah, they have character, some of these fakes. I won't say that, you know, if you just pick one up from the local, I don't know, place that sells them, supermarket, flea market, whatever, yeah, fair enough if you don't pay much money for it. Some of them do come out looking very cute. But after I went down to our local harbour and I bought a fake, knowing it was a fake, and I paid £15 for it, even though I knew it would be a fake, And I opened up the box when I got home. I thought, well, you know, it was one of the original ones that they did. I can't remember the name of them, the exciting macaron. And she had 1 foot. So I went on to AliExpress and I bought a set with a face and hands and feet, and I fixed her foot. But she only had 1 foot, and it was a boiling hot day, and I couldn't be bothered to go back and say, excuse me, can I have another please, because this one's only got 1 foot. And I thought, that's it, I'm done with lafufus. Absolutely done with them, because yeah, I mean, fair enough, you're getting something that's a bootleg and it's badly made, but it had 1 foot. And I mean, I liked her enough to fix her, but I'm not doing it anymore. In fact, these are probably the last Labubus I'm going to get, these big Into Energy ones, because unless they release some that I'm really, really into, let's pop these 2 over here, so I'm going to stop the video in a minute. Yeah, unless they have some that I'm really into, they're just so popular, and it's so hard to get hold of them in the UK. I know that you've got in America the Pop Now app and things like that, and there is another one where you can check stock, but over here in the UK, Amazon doesn't sell them, and all of these other places don't sell them. They're very hard to get the official proper non-fake ones, and yeah, it's too much really, much as I love them, until they become less popular and the fad kind of calms down, because at the end of the day it's a craze, it's not going to last forever, then I'll probably get some more. But I'm going to buy them from the official Pop Mart, where hopefully they won't all sell out before I've managed to put one in my basket. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Probably most people who collect Labubus know how to spot a Lafufu, but I thought I'd make the video as a point of information anyway. If you want to see the unboxing of these, you can. I'll link the unboxing of the official ones in boxes that come up below. And as always, if you enjoy what I do, my Ko-fi link is in the description if you want to send me a tip, or you can do me a super thanks on YouTube. It's all very much welcome. And that's all for now. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep being awesome. This is Silver signing off.